Hi everyone, this is Karthikeyan. Welcome back to the subject Programming in C++ and Data Structure. In the second part, we will learn about the fundamentals of C++ programming language. Here, we are going to learn tokens, keywords, identifiers, variables, operators, manipulators, expressions, and pointers. First, we move on to tokens. The smallest individual units in a program are known as tokens. C++ has the following tokens. They are keywords, identifiers, constants, strings, special symbols, and operators. Next, keywords. The keywords are reserved identifiers and cannot be used as name for the program variables or other user-defined program elements. Keyword serves as basic building blocks for program statements. Here, I given the examples of keywords. Next, identifiers. Identifiers refers to the name of the variables, functions, arrays, classes, etc. created by the programmer. They are the fundamental requirement of any programming language. Each language has its own rules for naming these identifiers. Rules for naming the identifiers in C++. Only alphabetic characters, digits and underscores are permitted. The name cannot start with a digit. The uppercase and lowercase letters are distinct. A declared keyword cannot be used as a variable name. Must not contain white space. These are the examples of valid and invalid identifiers. Next, variables. Variable is used to store only one value. Variable is a named memory location that can change the values during the execution of a program. The general form or syntax of variable is data type, variable name, ending with semicolon. Example, int a. C++ permits initialization of the variables at runtime. This is referred to as dynamic initialization of variables. Local variable. A variable which is declared inside the main function are called local variable. Global variable. A variable which is declared outside the main function is called global variable. Reference variable. A reference variable provides an alias or alternative names for previously defined variable. Syntax. Data type, ampersand symbol, reference name equal to variable name. Example, float total equal to 100. Float ampersand of sum equal to total. Total is a float type variable that has already been declared. Sum is the alternative name declared to represent the variable total. Both the variables refer to the same data object in the memory. Next, operators. An operator is a symbol which helps the user to command the computer to do a certain mathematical or logical manipulations. Operators are used in C++ programming language to operate on data and variables. Types of operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform arithmetic calculations, provides basic arithmetic operators. The arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulo division, increment and decrement. Relational operators. Relational operators are used to find out the relationship between two operands. The relational operators are equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. Logical operators is used to find out the relationship between two or more relationship expressions. The logical operators are and, or, not. Bitwise operators. The bitwise operators work on bits and perform by bit operations. The bitwise operators are bitwise and, bitwise or, bitwise exclusive or, bitwise not, left shift and right shift. Input operator. The statement C in number 1 is an input statement and causes the program to wait for the user to type in a number. The operator is known as extraction or get from operator. It extracts the value from the keyboard and assigns it to the variable on its right. The operator is called the insertion or put to operator. Cout C++ is better than C. The statement causes the string in quotation marks to be displayed on the screen. Scope resolution operator. Scope resolution operator is used to uncover the hidden variable. It also allows the access to global version of variables. In this example, the global variable x is declared outside the main function and assigned to the value 10. To access this global variable, we have to use scope resolution operator. Member dereferencing operators. Scope resolution operator followed by a asterisk is to declare a pointer to a member of a class. Dot operator followed by a asterisk is to access a member using object name and a pointer to that member. This operator followed by a asterisk is to access a member using a pointer to the object and a pointer to that member. Memory management operator. C++ defines two unary operators, new and delete, that perform the task of allocating and freeing the memory. New operator. The new operator can be used to create objects of any type. Syntax: pointer variable equal to new data type. Example: int asterisk of p equal to new int. Delete operator. Delete operator is used to release the allocated memory by delete operator. Syntax: delete pointer variable. Example: delete asterisk of p. Comma operator. The comma operator can be used to link related expressions together. Comma linked list of expressions are evaluated left to right, and the value of most expressions in the value of the combined expression. Example: int a equal to 10, comma b equal to 5, c. Size of operator. This operator accepts one parameter, which can be either one variable itself, and it returns the size in bytes of that type or object. A equal to size of char. This will assign the value 1 to A because char is 1 byte. Conditional operator. The conditional operator are also called as ternary operator. They are to construct conditional expressions. Conditional operator has two operands. The general format is condition question mark expression 1 colon expression 2 semicolon. If the result of condition is true, expression 1 is executed, and the condition is false, then expression 2 is evaluated. Next, manipulators. Manipulators are operators that are used to format the data display. Manipulator functions are used to change the format of input and output stream. Endl. Endl is used to set the cursor to new line, like carriage return. setW manipulator set the width of the output field. First set the width and then apply the variable. setFill manipulator fills the given character in the empty spaces of setW width. setPrecision manipulator control the display of number of digits after the decimal point for the floating numbers. setBase manipulator is used to convert the base of one base value to another base value, like decimal, octal and hexadecimal. Next, expressions. An expression is a combination of operators, constants and variables arranged as per the rules of the language. An expression may consist of one or more operands and zero or more operators to produce the value. Types of expressions. Constant expressions consist of only constant values. Integral expressions are those which produce integer results after implementing all the automatic and explicit type conversions. Float expressions are those which, after all conversions, produce floating point results. Pointer expressions produce address values. Relational expressions yield results of type Boolean, which takes a value true or false. Relational expressions are also known as Boolean expressions. Logical expressions combine two or more relational expressions and produce Boolean type results. Bitwise expressions are used to manipulate data at bit level. They are basically used for testing or shifting bits. Next, pointers. A pointer is a variable which contains address in memory of any variable. Or pointer is a data object that contains address of another object. Syntax is data type asterisk pointer variable name. Example int asterisk of ptr. Pointer operators. C++ provides two special pointer operators to manipulate the data item directly from the memory location. The address of operator denoted by the ampersand character. Ampersand is the unary operator which returns the address of a variable. Dereference operator or indirection operator denoted by a asterisk character. Asterisk is a unary operator which performs two operations within the pointer. A quick summary of this video which we learned: tokens, keywords, identifiers, variables, operators, manipulators, expressions and pointers. Hope you all are well familiar with the fundamentals of C++ programming language. Thank you for watching.